Hello Pisces, and welcome back to your extended. My name is Jane and I am doing the second video from this beautiful Saturday. We were absolutely talking about the harmony of nature and how Spirit wanted you to take a page from it. To live in harmony with your environment is so important. And what came to fruition was these beautiful seed pods from the beautiful silver maple that I have in my yard. If you haven't seen that video, I suggest that you go see it before you watch this one, because it'll make a lot more sense when we're studying the energies. The things that they wanted us to as well look at is on these two cards. You have come to the edge. You almost have like leaves flying. They look to me more like flower petals, but you know, they could be the very red leaves of fall as well. And you see the beautiful owl sitting here. Birds take refuge in trees. They get shade. They get protection from the elements in trees. Their homes, their nests in trees. Okay, there's a lot to be said about trees. They also want you to know that trees are very spiritual beings. They're wonderful. If anything has a spirit, it would be a tree. Okay, even more than we do, because it knows how to live in spirit with its environment, right? With everything that it does, it knows how to adapt to things. It doesn't fight it like we do, so much like we do. We fight it so hard. Okay, so I'm gonna just pull some cards here. Thank you so much for your support. I do the readings twice a day. I do the first one, and then I do it at the same table. I used to do it at two different tables, but Spirit has told me that they really want me to utilize the morning's reading cards to help me more go into the energies or what they have to say. It's like a cheat sheet for me, right? To trigger me into seeing more cards and more messages. So I appreciate their advice and I'm going to take it. Right. So they come out with nurturing, which is really important. Oh, yes, the thing they wanted me to remind you of as well is with the trees have they have the color green, the color brown. When they have flowers, such apple trees, they have different colors in them. They have white flowers, pink flowers, they have every color of the chakras. That's something else that people don't put two and two together, but it's very important. Just to show you just how versatile they are, okay? In their quiet demeanor, they offer up so much balance. So I'm going to look at this with the three. What I'm getting though is nurturing is right away I'm tapping into the wisdom of the tree, is that there's not enough nurturing, right? There's not, and I can't make this up. Trees are in the earth, right? So this is the earth star chakra, okay? So I feel that we're getting the almost whatever energies, whatever spirit energies are coming through are from the tree energies. I don't know if that makes any sense. To tell you the truth, I didn't even know that existed. I've only ever spoken to Mona and Liam, but there's energies older than the earth. It's almost like it was part of the earth's makeup. Okay, these energies were placed here, part of the earth's makeup, to make it to give it that balance. Okay, so it says this energy is inviting you to create nurturing in your life. Okay, it's easy to get caught in the crazy hustle and bustle of the world, forgetting to take a little time for yourself, to give back, nurture, and receive the gifts and fruits of your labor. Wait a minute. Where is it? It's somewhere here. Right here. Fruits of your labor. Right here. The healing energy of nurturing is available to you now, and you're being encouraged to take a moment to honor yourself with this light. Okay? something in your life is calling for some love and nurturing. You are completely deserving of this love and attention. And wait a minute, let's see. We had these in the first three, didn't we? Lovers, the Lovers card, absolutely. Okay? Do those things for yourself that allow you to feel this loving essence. Take a long, relaxing bath, go for a massage, spend time with friends and loved ones. Whatever allows you to feel nurtured, make sure you do this for yourself. And this is a big part of your growth and healing at present. It's a natural state of being to nurture. However, due to fear, we have learned to shut off and separate ourselves from love and nurturing that surrounds us. Open yourself to the kindness in your heart and create some love in your life today. I'm nurturing myself in all aspects of life. I'm open to receive this powerful, loving energy and always. Right. And that comes back to this morning when I was saying that we've relied too much on opinions, relied too much on everything that's around us, okay? How we perceive things, or how it's become a thing to perceive it. Like we've perceived that these silver maples are a hindrance, when we're a hindrance to their growth, okay? They didn't ask for us to put a house in their way of their growth. They're more natural to the planet than we are, okay? So instead of not allowing things to be, this is saying nurture, okay? Nurture instead of neuter. I know it sounds terrible, but that's what it sounds like. That's what I hear in my head. Stop cutting things off, which is neutering. Let things grow. Nurture, okay? Nurture people. Don't cut them off. Learn from this energy, okay? I really like that. I think that's very profound. Okay, let's see here if we can get from the 7 oracles. Okay. Exposed and revealed. Interesting. Call of the Muse. So let's see. We have 21 and 31. Interesting. It's like a leap of 10. And that's the first thing that I've noticed. There's a leap of 10. So let's see what the 21 has to say. It's in the energy category. That's the other thing that I noticed. Energy 3, fire. So this is in the fire category right here. And it's played a really big, important role in our lives recently. So I feel that the fire has exposed and revealed a lot of things for us. Okay? And this is about letting go of self-condemnation. Yeah. Focusing on self-worth, right? Okay, so when we were talking about this morning, they're bringing back the fact that I said it's time for you to really be who you're supposed to be. So you need self-worth and confidence to do this, okay? You need to expose who you are to the world. A lot of us have been hiding and lying in wait for the world to change, or for something to, arrive, for us to let ourselves be known. Afraid of condemnation, afraid of, being pointed at or being judged unfairly. So we've lied in wait, and I feel that it's time for us to just kind of be awakened now, okay? Let the colors be. Look at all these beautiful colors, okay? Be who you're supposed to be. By stopping yourself from being who you're supposed to be, you're trying to stop the growth of your soul. A tree cannot stop who they are. Okay, they use this tree thing again because that's where it comes down to. A tree just goes with the flow. It adapts to its environment. So let people adapt to you, Pisces. It does work the other way around too. You cannot stop being who you're meant to be, so be who you're supposed to be and let people adapt to you. They may not understand. You should never force. I mean, they're showing a lot of people are trying to be who they're supposed to be, but they're doing it in a way that's yelling at people and telling them they're wrong and we're right. This is not what they're talking about. They're talking about just being who you're meant to be. For some of us, they're showing me it's very hard to just simply be, let's say, a painter, to change the way of their lives at this point. They don't feel like they've ever been able to just be themselves. So this is saying it's time to grab that self-confidence and be true to your nature, okay? Call of the Muse, 31. Okay, so this is love. This would be in the cups, okay? No surprise there. Or is that, no, it's sound. So that's air, Call of the Muse. Nice. This is air, it's not cups. Aha! It's the first time I noticed this in this book, that it's got different energies to the cards. So this is absolutely air, which makes sense. I mean, look at her. She's so beautiful. Okay. This is creative expression, being in a flow of creativity, tuning into inspiration. Okay, so what they're talking about here is that when you do this, when you finally decide to be who you're meant to be, you become the person you were supposed to be, okay? You become this creative, beautiful entity, living the life that you were meant to, being true to your nature, okay? And this allows whatever needs to come in to come in. You're not repressing it anymore. You're not cutting off the roots or cutting off the top of your tree or you know, moving the tree and trying to manipulate it so much that it doesn't look like anything it's supposed to be. Okay? You're not repressing this, okay? You're not repressing. You're not just holding on to everything and making it stuck, okay? That's so very, very important here. Okay, so let's see here. I'm going to take a magical herb. Let's see here. Okay. Awakening. Golden seal. Okay? So of course, it's not hard, I mean, it's kind of speaks for itself, especially the word awakening. This is all part of you being true to who you're supposed to be. You're awakening. You're coming to life, okay? It says a call to rise and rally is sounding, along with the power to activate the strength and tools required for any initiative you may be planning to undertake. Okay? So, again, we had, let me see here if I can find it. Right. This is launching, okay? And this is come to the edge and time to go. Time to go, okay? It's time for you to take the initiative, okay? A loosening up of attitude is called for, a softening of rules and conventions. Exactly. What is doesn't necessarily mean what it needs to continue to be, okay? Cutting up trees because they're in the way of your house is maybe not the best thing. Maybe having houses that don't get in the way of nature is what we should be doing. I'm just giving an example, right? Don't get caught sleeping or daydreaming, as the time has come for you that you've been waiting for, right? It's time to expose and reveal yourself. Perhaps, too, you need to look beyond the surface of something that has held your focus. Beyond the surface. Like the tree with its roots underneath the ground, right? This is a positive message of a brighter tomorrow and an increase of prosperity, okay? So it's really, really nice. I like this message for this card. It really, really stands out for me. Yeah. I like this. Yeah. Page of Wands. A new way of doing things. A new way of thinking of things. Okay? New ideas. New situations. Think more in terms of balance. Take a page out of nature. Make things work in a better way. Okay? It's not fair. It doesn't have to be always fair. Sometimes wind will kick up. The planet will bring a tree down to the ground. But it's part of life, right? It is part of what happens. And everything has a balance. I see these lions here. They have a balance. They're on the upper echelon of the food chain. They go hunting for animals, but there's a balance to everything. Okay? So that's what you've got to keep thinking about here. In a new situation. And I keep talking about balance. And sometimes balance is not necessarily fair. There are reasons for things. There are things that happen. You may not like it. But that's the way it works here, right? And I'm not talking about like people being starving a whole nation. Okay, just saying. That's not what I'm talking about. We're talking nature here. Things in nature have a balance. Okay? There's the 3 again. There's that 3 of Cups coming up again. Okay? The 3 of Cups is a reconnection to who we are and where we're supposed to be. To send us back on a positive growth. Okay? To happier days, happier events. I feel that as humans, we like to muddle up the messages a lot. We should just keep it simple. Try to find the balance in all things, but we don't. We just make it more complicated. And not only that, we've made our lives so intricate that it gets complicated too. Okay? It really gets complicated. There it is, that 5 of Wands. Okay? We have strong opinion and clashing personalities. We're always competing with each other. We're trying to brainstorm problems that we've created. We're always trying to solve problems. We're always creating conflicts to have problems to solve. There's always tests to solve. There's always tension. We're not communicating properly with each other, okay? And if you look at trees, the one thing that they know is keep it simple, right? They don't speak at all. Yet they've persisted and survived and been around longer than we ever have. I could bet my house on it. With the energy that they're coming in, they're saying we're keeping. We get caught up in petty stuff, the petty hassles and annoyances. Okay? We have differences. where interesting compromises could be reached, but we don't take them. We stick we stick spokes into our wheels and make everything so complicated and intricate that it's hard to move forward. It's very hard to move forward. We have the Ten of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. Yeah. If we didn't try to control and possess so many things and keep it so close to us, put so much importance on belongings, okay, and everything that is material in the world, we could let in a lot more blessings, gratitude, happiness, if we just took care of each other. We can emphasize more on harmony, on succeeding and success for ourselves and each other. Okay? We'd have more time with loved ones if we weren't, so stuck with this devil energy. And this is what we do. We like to get ourselves stuck. We would be able to just go with the flow. Adapt and be in the cycles of the planet. Okay, these beautiful cycles that just, in every season, and just adapt to everything. But we choose differently. We don't do that. Okay? Okay, so let's see. We have the Queen of Pentacles, which is great because we had the King of Pentacles this morning. So, as I'm saying, there are uniting forces of growth, always constantly, silently, such as trees and anything nature related actually, who are trying to move us past this headachy, Page of Swords type, problematic way of thinking, okay? This always feeling like we're in conflict with ourselves. It's always trying to show us a better way, just simply by being. You see the branches coming out from within her. Okay? Just simply by being. Trying to show us. Even the birds are trying to tell us, look, there's a tree over there. That's where I sit. Okay? But we're not paying attention to this. We get caught up. And that is a big problem with us. That is a big problem with us. And we don't stay still long enough. And we don't be quiet long enough to let it in. We're always on the go. Taking those chariots to other places. Let's go. We gotta go. We gotta go now. Right? We're driving ourselves. We have momentum. We have drive. Trees just simply are. And they continue being without such drive. Okay? They make it easy. They meditate. Okay, look at that. They're the world's greatest meditators, is what they're telling me. When it doesn't fit, they have a way of moving on. They let the wind carry them somewhere different, such as the seeds. And this is a message for you, Pisces. The Moon card, which is a Pisces card, which is who we are. We have a lot of insight. We have a lot of following our our dreams and our intuition. And that's why they know they can come through at this point and talk to us, okay? To see what's going on, to go deeper inside of ourselves here, okay? So that we can work towards this with the Judgment card. We can go towards those directions and claim a better life, okay? Get at that checkpoint, at that Six of Wands. To finally get validation for where we're going, and do it in the simplest of ways, just by following what simply looking around us offers as a lesson. Nature is a great teacher. Everything that we have here helps us go in the direction that we need to be going. If this reading has been slow, I actually am getting a very ancient spirit talking. I don't know the name, coming true to me as somebody who's as one of the very first settlers of the planet. Like, I see feathers, I see skins, I see somebody with a very lettery face, okay? I don't know who he is. It's a he. But he doesn't actually speak. He meditates to me. So this is why I'm having a hard time with the energy, but it's wonderful. I feel a lot of wisdom, and I feel a lot of age. Like as old as the planet, okay? So this is beautiful. This is why when this morning I was talking about trees, I got very emotional. And this is why the message is coming out slower and kind of weird. I feel I feel like I need to say a lot more, but I'm being told not to say more than what I've said. That this needs to sit with you. That you need to meditate on this, that you need to go spend time in nature, okay? And see how the harmony of things work together. From the butterfly to the tree, to the leaves, to the wind, to everything that is around you. There is great lessons to be learned there. Things that we haven't looked at, things that we haven't put together. There's a great big puzzle that we've never bothered to take a look at because it looked almost too simplistic to do so. Okay, it's a tree, it's there, it grows, and then the leaves fall, and then the leaves come back. That's what a lot of us have thought of trees around us, because we've been very distracted by a lot of things. But I'm being told by this guide that this is some of the most precious and important lessons that we can learn. That it's showing us how it's adapted and been harmonious all of this time. We should take a page from Mother Nature because it has survived. And even for certain things that have disappeared over time, new things have come in. Nature has adapted and brought us new things that are needed for where we are right now. I really love this reading. It's very deep in, there's an old knowledge here. Something else that's been forgotten. So, after this reading, I think I'm going to go spend some time outside and just be completely quiet, to tell you the truth. I'm going to let our beautiful planet speak to me and just let it come in. I think it's the best thing that I can do, and that's the best advice that I can give you. Wherever you're at, whatever you can observe, they're telling you to stop the chatter in your head and let it come in, okay? Go to the edge. Let the deep knowing, and this card really comes in right now, let the deep knowing and the wisdom of the planet And the moon. I see the moon here. You have the moon. The moon. Just let it all come into you. Let it illuminate you. Let it inspire you, okay? Let it awaken you right here. Beautiful. It's beautiful. I just noticed this as well. See that? All right, Pisces. I know sometimes I feel like it's been all over the place, but I think there's a really great message here. I hope that you've enjoyed this. I hope that you let it come in, and I hope that it touched something, and I hope that if it awakened you, some part of you, some very old part of you. I can hear his name. It's just at the edge of my brain, but I cannot grasp it. So maybe he'll be kind enough and come back at another time, and we'll talk to him some more to see what he has to say. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you so much. I'm sending you lots of love and light. If you've liked this reading and enjoyed the energies of it, please make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell all, press the like button, leave a comment. I'd love to hear from you. Take care of yourself, Pisces, and I will see you in the very next reading.